So traders, Michael Burry has just come out and give a bit of a warning how we're halfway there, Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. And the thing that I'm noticing that is I've been doing a bit of study on the past bubbles and crashes. And I've got something really interesting to share with you of something that happens almost every single time we get a bubble. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, so let's get straight into it. If you do need some help traders, then you go get free access to my trading course. When you put your email address in to get the free trading course, we're going to email you a trading course. And in the very first video, you get a video. I'm going to be walking you down my trading system. I'm going to be showing you my trades that I've actually been taking for the last few weeks. And then also, I'm actually running a bit of a challenge for myself recently where I'm going to be taking a few $1,000s into $100,000. So if you want to know more about that challenge that I'm doing right now, then go over there, put your email address in, and you'll be able to see all the details to that challenge that I'm actually setting up for myself. And I'm going to allow you to see all the system, the trades, and all that sort of stuff as well too. So go over there right now, guys, and you'll be able to see all the details. So the big thing I've noticed about like all the big bubbles and big crashes, right? Let's go back to say, let's go back to 1929, right? So I'm going to bring up the charts here. I'm using TradingView right now. And I want to bring up, let's go back to monthly charts here. And I want to share this with you because I think there's a lot of, can I go back to 1929? Okay, cool. All right. So here's something that I've noticed time and time again when it comes to bubbles and crashes, right? So I can always think something, okay? So I've done videos in the past week or so saying that I believe, and I could be wrong, right? I believe that we're going to find a lot of support soon and we're going to go for a big rally towards the end of the year. I believe that. But what if I'm wrong? And this is a big thing that I've learned about trading is that, but what if I'm wrong? What am I not missing? What am I ignoring, right? Because I'm pretty sure, if you've been in a position, you've tried to ignore all the reasons why this is not going to work out, as in against what you want to do, right? So if you're long the markets right now, you're going to look for any reasons why the market's not going to go down, right? So I'm always saying, okay, then, but what if I'm not right? What if I'm wrong? And what if I'm wrong about the year end rally? And this is just the start of something much bigger. So I always need to keep an eye on that, right? And the very first thing that I'm always looking at is obviously the charts. The charts is always saying, okay, then what's going on there? But one thing I've noticed about bubbles in history is that every time we get a bubble, say this is the 1929 bubble. Check this out. So we get the bubble. See how the bubble it started here or maybe even here, right? We had a little bit of a pullback through there, right? And then guess what? And then we had the big move up, right? So we had the very big move up, and here, look at this. Where did it retrace? It retraced what? Pretty much 100% of where it actually started. Isn't that fascinating? Wherever the big bull move that went up, and then it came back down, and guess what? That's actually where it ended, right? You even saw this with, if you see with, I think it was AMC. Let me actually go to here. AMC stock. I'm pretty sure it was AMC stock that had, yeah. So AMC stock, if we go to a weekly chart, look at this here. So AMC stock actually had a very big move up. And then guess what? We actually, for where it went vertical, it actually came down. See how it came down pretty much 100% of where it went vertical. GameStop was another one. Right, look at GameStop. GameStop absolutely took off like a rocket, as you can see from there. And then look where it eventually came back down to. Almost not there yet. We're not 100% there yet, but that's what actually happened there, right? If we go back to Bitcoin, this is just something that I've noticed in bubbles, all right? If we go back to Bitcoin, look what happened here. Where did it go vertical? And see how this is just something that happens again and again, right? And I'm just showing you stair step. Look where did it start to go vertical? There. So we went vertical there. And look where it retraced to. And it came down to what? To where it actually started to really go vertical. And now if we have a look at what's happening right now as we speak, if we have a look at where it actually went vertical, right? That's where it went vertical, right? So it actually makes sense why why looking at the theory of what I've just walked you through, why Bitcoin could possibly even head back down to 10,000 before it actually erases that big bubble. Makes sense? Oh, John, but that's not going to happen. Okay, but guys, please, if you are an investor in these markets, please look on the what if I am wrong? What am I ignoring here? Please do not have confirmation bias in this market. You are going to get destroyed. Okay, I promise you that. And if you look at everything, so if I go back to even the S&P 500, and I'm just looking at numbers here, okay? Even if I look at the S&P 500, right? With the COVID crash, what actually happened here? The COVID crash had this big move up, and then guess what? It actually retraced 100% of the move up, and then we took off, right? So we can see that through there, and even if we go back to say 2008, what did 2008 retrace? Oh, look, same sort of thing, right? We had the move up from there to there, right, from 2000, and then guess what? We retraced basically 100% of that move of that bubble, right? Same thing for actually the tech bubble didn't do that, did it? No, tech bubble was actually you could possibly say this point through here is where we're vertical, but we definitely had a very big move up. The tech bubble didn't retrace 100%. Now the Nasdaq did, but the S&P didn't, right? We actually had a very big move up through it, and we retraced roughly 50% of the move before we found a big move through there. But you can see here, if we're looking at the where it actually the last sort of vertical move, that was that last point through there, as you can see. So the purpose of me bringing this up to you is and again, guys, I've been saying that I'm expecting to see a year-end rally. But what if I'm wrong? What if I am not right about what I'm thinking right now and what I'm seeing? What if something's going to happen and I'm just not seeing the writing on the wall, right? So I'm always looking at, okay, what am I not seeing? What am I missing here? So if we can see that, okay, we can see through here. And even if we look at things like gold, right? Look at gold. You see gold had a very big move up and then it had a pullback through there. Let's go back to here. Right. Actually, you know what? I'll get to that in just a minute. I want to share something with you here a bit more. So if I go back to, say, the stock market right now, and I look at the actual stock market, well, where did the bubble start? Where did it start to go vertical? It started to go vertical here, right? So that means by looking at the stock market, that we could, it doesn't mean it's going to go straight up, right? We could get something like that, and people think it's all over, and then we get something like that, and we get something like that, and then we get something like that, and then it comes back down to there. Make sense? So my understanding and my looking at these bubbles of everything that happens across these markets is I see that bubbles get retraced almost 100% of where they actually started in the market. So my thinking and what I'm seeing through here is that possibly that's going to be happening again. And this is something I really wanted to share with you, that maybe, just maybe, we're not going to get that year-end rally like I've been thinking, right? Like I've been thinking and saying, we're probably going to get a big year-end rally out of this, and here we go. Maybe I'm wrong, okay? And this is where it's important for us as individual traders to get ahead in the market, is look at both sides. Okay, this is what I'm seeing, this is what I think is going to happen. Okay, cool. But what if I'm wrong? What am I not seeing? What am I ignoring because I don't want to look at anything that says different to what I'm saying here. The thing is that that's ignoring reality, right? The reality could be right in front of our face. And this is a big mistake that I've made many times in my trading career, of ignoring that reality. The reality could be, hey, we could retrace 100% of where the bubble started, or the COVID bubble. The reality could be is that we're only halfway there, when it comes to this overall big bubble, right? So, and the reality is that could be the reality, and we can ignore the reality of what's happening in the markets, right? But we can't ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. Hey traders, I'm giving away 100% free access to my brand new Breakthrough full trading course. This is 8 videos over 10 hours of pure amazing and powerful strategies. This is my most powerful systems and strategies that I've used for the last 16 years, and I'm giving it away for free. So this is what I want you to do right now. I want you to go to johnsfreegift.com, or there should be a link around here somewhere, a button or in the description or somewhere in there. Click on that and you can go get free access to my brand new breakthrough trading course. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now. Go to that right now, guys. You can get full, complete, free membership access. Go do that right now.